I'm sure by now you've already heard of the platform Kick, everybody weighing in on the pros and cons versus Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, where to stream, what's the best place. I'm going to take a step back and just stop BSing everybody for the sake of personal growth. For years now, many of us creators have found a rhythm on a platform and shared our growth, shared the relation and how that platform, that experience made us feel. And a lot of them are genuinely authentic. But during that time as creators, as we each got our own individual voices, along the way, we've really pushed hard to make everything a battle, make everything for a side for somebody to choose. And this is including myself. I've weighed my personal experiences, my likes and dislikes, and created content to generate a conversation around the balance in a direction that I personally prefer. I've really tried hard throughout the years as a creator to be very transparent with you guys, to let everybody know that your journey may not be the same as mine. It may not be the same situation. Maybe it will be tougher for you. Maybe it will be harder. Maybe you're not even meant to do this. But naturally, throughout the years, obviously, I've found myself still kind of pushing aside, whether it was YouTube versus Twitch or Twitch versus Mixer. I've organically and without ill will have just migrated towards one area, and I wanted to unload that onto people, assuming that the experience would be the same. And other creators get a little bit more aggressive around that. But honestly, if there's one thing that I've learned over the last few years is the experience is ultimately entirely up to you. While one person can have an immense amount of hatred and distaste and lack of trust towards something, another person can thrive in that industry or area. I'm seeing it now more than ever with this Kick situation. I know a lot of people don't respect the site. I understand their personal feelings, but as a person, I just perceive things differently. And to be completely honest, I myself have been enjoying myself for the last week for the first time in years. And it's really made me assess what I am into and what I vibe with. And I think that's the great thing about being a content creator is we honestly have our own experiences. Ultimately, whatever we're into and whatever we create is around us and what we're going through. And over the last few years with hot trends and topics, it's just been so easy to continue to fall in the trap of trying to influence people to make their right decisions because people are always asking, what's the best place to stream? Where should I start? What would you recommend to do? Here's what everybody needs to do. You need to wake up, regardless of platform, regardless of what you're into, what you're against, what you don't stand for. You need to wake up every single day and you need to attempt to do something that makes you, one, a better person overall, individually, and two, happier. That may not be streaming on Twitch. It may not be streaming on YouTube. It may not be streaming on Kick. It may not be streaming in general. It may just simply be helping one person every single day. Fulfillment is different person by person. I love content. I love telling a story. I live for this. I've been in this industry for 12 years now, working in front of the camera, behind the camera, designing for creatives, brands. All I want to do is inspire others to go out and attempt things that they want to do in life. Doesn't have to be a streamer, doesn't have to be a YouTuber, a creative in any way. Maybe it's just you want to finally lose that weight. I want to show you through content that if you apply yourself to something, if you educate yourself, if you find some passion, some drive, that anything is honestly possible. And throughout the years, it's just been so easy to connect my experience of being a streamer in the gaming community with that idea. That's been the best way that I've been able to articulate hey, keep pushing, keep working, you'll be able to grow. But I just don't want to be misunderstood anymore. You can literally attempt anything that brings you fulfillment, that makes you happy, that uplifts you. You don't have to do what I do. You don't have to believe what other people or other creators believe because you watched a YouTube video. You can make your own decisions, whether it's from streams and creative sites based off of your own experiences, and roll with what makes you feel happy and what makes you feel good. At the end of the day, all you really have is yourself and your gut instinct. Like if I would have not followed my gut, honestly, years ago, I probably wouldn't be in this community anymore because I would have just followed the same routine And I just genuinely wasn't happy. And it took me some time to chase that and find it and figure it out and go through some more ups and downs, but still, nonetheless, I just wanted to attempt it time after time after time. And honestly, like, I love what I do. I could be happy with just being a content creator. At this point, I could be happy working behind the scenes. Lately, I've been personally having a blast streaming on Kick. And I'm not saying that to suggest for you to do any of those things. I'm just telling that as a creative, as a human being, that it takes a long time to figure out what you enjoy and what you're about, but ultimately you have to do it out of your own experiences and finding what works best for you, and not necessarily just following somebody else's path because they have some more numbers than you currently right now on social media. Because what might have worked for them, what likes, dislikes they have about certain things and sites, that might not be what you have to do or be about. Ultimately, I could have made this video really short and just said this simple thing. While I appreciate all the support, and I'm humbled by the fact that you put my opinion sometimes, maybe not everybody, on a level to where you really want to follow it. You really want to try the things that I say. I encourage you, instead of just saying like, hey, do this thing that I'm doing, from here on out, just stop listening to us creators and just start testing things out. Try streaming, try gaming stuff, try vlogging, try creating videos, try working for others, try designing, try taking a month off to see if this social media is even the thing for you. Let's stop letting us fucking influence you based on our own morals and beliefs and experiences, because you may not be in the same time frame, scenario, or situation to get out of things that we get. I truly believe there's a lot of room at the table for a lot of people to eat. Anybody can be successful in things that they enjoy. But also on the flip side, I feel like in the last 3 to 5 years, especially with the pandemic, that we've really, as creators, taken advantage of this huge influx of people wanting to figure shit out themselves and really persuade them to kind of follow paths that we went down out of the sake of making videos. And I'm here to tell you, you ain't gotta do that. So get out there, try some things, be yourself, ultimately enjoy what you do to an extent. You know, life's ups and downs. You're not gonna have fun in every aspect. Things will piss you off. You're gonna have bad days, but find the stuff that will balance out those bad days and give you a little bit of fulfillment. That's what I got for you guys today. I'm out. Peace. Deuces. Hopefully I get my voice back.